The 1st of June and the charming village of Chervillers in France's Alsace region is literally bubbling with activity. It's hosting the 22nd National Crémant competition.
It's the only wine-related competition that changes venues every year. Last year we were in Burgundy, and next year we will be going to Luxembourg.
Sparkling wine designated with the term Crémant has to fulfill strict production criteria to obtain its AOC label, the so-called Controlled Designation of Origin French certification. In 1991, Luxembourg became the only country outside of France to be awarded the label. In France, there are 7 Crémant-producing regions: Alsace, Burgundy, the Loire, Limoux in the Languedoc region, Jura, Bordeaux and Die in the Drôme region.
What we're looking for more than anything else is freshness, finesse and a pleasant frothiness on the palate, so it needs to be harmonious, balanced, with a good aromatic length.
There are 1,200 Crémant producers in France with an overall annual output of 70 million bottles, half of which are produced in Alsace. Today there are 680 samples being tasted.
Today is not about comparing Crémant from Alsace with those from the Loire. We are looking to find the best ones within the same appellation. The bubbles enhance the quality or defects already present in the base wine, so it needs to be perfect from the very beginning of the production process. There was a very high standard overall.
A few kilometres away, the medieval village of Ricquevier is worth a visit. It's home to this historical vineyard, which produced the very first Alsace Crémant back in 1900.
Cheers, good health.
After an initial fermentation in a vat, the wine is bottled.
On va donc faire une adjonction de sucre et de levure au moment de la mise en
We
bouteille.
add sugar and yeast just before the wine is bottled, and this will produce a secondary fermentation. The yeast and sugar convert to carbon dioxide, the bubbles. We use the same production methods as champagne, with several factors that differentiate the two. The prestige for one, the grape varieties, and their price per kilo. That's very important.
Le prix du kilo de raisin, très important.
The average price of a bottle will be around €10.
This has a wonderful aroma. There are notes of roasted limestone.
We're in Saumur in the Loire Valley, which produces around 12 million bottles of Crémant per year.
Sparkling wine is a bit like the soft drink that's served at society parties. It's not really wine, so it has to be fresh, elegant. It has this festive aspect and should tell a story. It's a very seductive wine. It has depth, yet is easy on the palate. It has that somewhat provocative characteristic found in wine. Why should we always favor champagne over Crémant? Well, there's a whole prestige element, but that's becoming less important to people, and young people in particular. If they prefer Crémant to champagne, then they say so. They don't care, and it gives us more choice.
This year, the National Book and Wine Fair took place in May. It was created in Saumur in 1996 with a whole host of Crémant available to sample.
So are there enough books? The Book and Wine Fair now brings together 130 authors and 17 wine growers who will be offering samples of the greatest vintages from the Loire Valley. The theme this year is freedom, so we are free, free like the bubbles. Let's go to the cellar. The Loire region is quite vast, a bit like the Burgundy region. You have the Saumur from the Loire Valley and Saumur region, similar to the Meursault from Burgundy. It's a great wine.
We head to one of France's oldest distilleries where Crémant is used in certain cocktails.
Our company stays true to our cultural heritage. We use stills from the 19th century. We are part of a classified World Heritage Site, and we still use the same recipes.
The triple sec recipe in particular, one of the house specialties.
Triple sec is a liqueur made from bitter and sweet oranges. It is distilled 3 times, hence the name triple sec. It was created here in 1834 by Jean-Baptiste Combier. Triple sec is used in cocktails. It's one of the most popular cocktail ingredients in the world, and there's a recipe that everyone from the Saumur and Angers region is familiar with, the soupe saumuroise.
A Crémant-based cocktail, preferably mixed in a transparent soup tureen. You start with a ladle of triple sec.
Then we add some freshly squeezed lemon juice and some cane sugar to alleviate the bitterness.
And just before serving, he adds some nicely chilled Crémant from the Loire.
It's very refreshing with a lemony touch and the oranges and the triple sec, and of course the sparkling wine. Very easy on the palate.